Well, actually,
Yeah.
while you were working, if you don't mind me asking, you actually had a very interesting job during your studies before you did stand up. Could you share a bit more about that and
You mean
how you even got into in the casino?
yeah, I used to work from the law to the unlaw things, but
I mean, it is legal, right? So yeah.
yeah, it's super legal in a casino. Okay.
You were
So
also in a big. How did you even get into it? Like, did you first start gambling yourself, and then?
I was young and I needed the money. So no. So after high school or A levels, or I don't know how you call this in America, but after finishing school, I wanted to study law, but I didn't get in. So I was like, okay, what do I do in the meantime? And then I used to play a bit poker, or at the poker boom, I was there too. And then the casino was looking for people who want to be poker dealers. And then I was like, yeah, sure, let's do this. And then yeah, I worked there for a very long time. And there's lots of crazy stories in a casino. Casino is a very wild place, especially if you're like 20. And because there's people, millionaires, there's broke people, there's famous people, there's criminals, and yeah. So even during law school, I was working there then. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so.
Criminals? Why did you know that there are criminals there?
Of course, because look, sometimes you just, I mean, yeah, they don't look. So sometimes you just know because you talk to them. Because it's really what you're doing but sometimes you do small talk with a guest, and then he's like, yeah, nothing, import, export. I was like, okay.
Of course, sure. Wait, so you're 20 when you started, and you just got it? Like, do you need some certification? Is there some like blackjack school or something?
Yeah, there was like there's a 3 months or 2 months poker dealer course, and then I was in it, and you need to learn how to do the hand thing, like with the cards very quickly.
What's a hand thing?
Yeah, I mean, hand thing is more like you need to do the chips very quickly. There's really like with a time stop, they train you this, because if there's like millions of chips, you need to put them in, make them order them in a way that people can read how much money it is. You need to throw the cards very quickly so that the whole table has those cards has to happen in 9 seconds, and stuff like this. It's it's all about the motorics, a lot of motoric learning, and because in the end, yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, honestly, like you lived so many lifetimes. It feels like you don't talk about it that much, but honestly, how interesting is it that you work in a casino? And what was the biggest pot you've seen in front of you?
Well, I mean, once I did like 50,000 or 60,000, which is a lot of money, but it's not for poker tables a lot. Like both players went all in with 26,000, and then one lost. And I think one of the biggest hands was also 100,000 close to my table. But
jeez, one hand meaning one person put that in, or the total sum of what everyone at the table put in.
No, there was also all-ins where people went all in with 50, 60,000 on a poker table, which is a lot for Germany and Europe. But bro, I have a lot of crazy stories. Let me share one. I don't care if this brings me in legal trouble. Like, I have so many of those stories. But the casino once, there was a day off. The casino was closed, and they tried this slot machines. Right, we all know them. We put money in, push some buttons, you win a jackpot. And they wanted to run a new jackpot. They wanted to test the jackpot. Yeah, and what happened is that they put a random number like 1 million. They wanted to put the number randomly in 1 million jackpot. Tested the animation. Okay, it's fine. But what they forgot is that the next day to take out the jackpot out of the system, because there's no 1 million euro jackpot in any slot machines. So they forgot that it's still in the system. And the next day, some guy from Israel went there and put in 50 cents to do one roll, and then he won 1 million euros. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. This is crazy.
Oh my god. For him, that was the trip of a lifetime, huh? I mean,
bro, yeah, like all the debts paid, I guess, but yeah, this was crazy, and they had to pay. Yeah,
they have to pay. What is it? That's without tax. You have to tax it after, or how?
No, there's no tax on it.
There's no tax on casino winnings.
No, not like this. I mean, no, I don't think so. So far, no. You just take the money and leave. Because
Really?
yeah. But there must be some. I don't know what changed because there was debates about poker winnings being taxing the income because it could be a skill game. But I don't know how it's now. But if you go to the casino and you win money, you leave with cash. Yeah, leave with it cash. Yeah.
Wow, really? I thought even when you win the lottery, you have to pay taxes.
No, not no. You don't pay taxes for the first year when you win a lottery.
What do you mean first year? Oh, because they pay it out in multiple years?
No. I think what I heard, maybe it's even longer, that they don't take taxes from your wealth the first year or something like this. But then there's some tax hitting or something. I don't know. But yeah. So the first, like, if you do a big win in Germany in gamble, it's the first win is for sure free and taxes. Okay,
Wow.
I don't. I'm not
Okay.
an expert. I want to say I'm an expert in this, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to the truth, or this should be the truth. If nothing changed, but casino, how you pay taxes? You go there if you make chips or anything, they give you the money, the cash, and then you
I don't
leave.
know. I thought maybe the casino would already deduct it, just like
No,
no?
never.
Wow, okay.
No. It's also, but the crazy part is this is how you can launder money, right? So if someone goes to, but I don't know how they prevent this. Maybe they write down your name if you had like this and this amount of cash out or something like this, that the tax office knows what's happening. Because if someone goes there the whole time with cash, plays poker, and then get it out and chips again or something like this, so maybe you can launder money. But yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard about some schemes, I think in Macau, where people would go there and they would hire people who win at poker, but basically it's just a setup. And so that they
Yeah.
give that person the money and then that person catches up, but then gives them back the money basically, and it's laundered.
Lots of criminals. One short story. Once at the poker table, we had the SWAT team coming. Like the police was coming and raiding the casino, and they took all the people at the table, 10 people on the table, because they had a GPS signal that 2 people on this table are the people they're looking for, and those 2 people had a hostage at home. Yeah. So yeah, this was
No
insane.
way, really?
Yeah. This is wild. Yeah.
Jesus.
This was never in the news, I think. Like, I don't think it
That's
was
in Berlin.
Yeah. This was just random in a casino, in our casino. A guy with a cop came to my boss and said, "Hey, there's one table. We need to take all the people with us." And yeah, and then they came in with machine guns and everything, and then took all the people, and 2 of them
my
been the
God.
people they're looking for. Yeah.
How did they know? Like, because I guess in the casino there are
They had the
cameras.
GPS signal. They had the GPS signal of the phones or something like this, and they knew exactly. But they didn't know who it was on the table. This was the funny part. They knew there's like 2 people in the table they know, but they don't know with the signal who it was.
Dude, what the
And
fuck?
I know
That's
one
crazy.
of the players who was innocent and he was regular of ours. He told the next day because he was also caught. He's like, "Bro, I thought they have me, but then they wanted other people." But so yeah.
Do you see stuff like gambling addiction? Because so many people come back and you see, dude, they're spending all their money there. Is that like a thing?
Yeah, it's bad. It's the good poker tables have been the poker tables with people who are rich enough that okay, if they lose money, they don't care. But sometimes you really see people not being happy, very unhappy, and sometimes even they start being happy in a casino. Imagine they start playing poker. 6 months later, they're just annoying. They shout at the dealer because they lost a lot of money. And this is a part of mine. Even though I love being in a casino, I still feel uncomfortable about the casino a little bit in this part. Because of course it's their own decision to go in a casino, but yeah, I think the government should protect even better people going to the casino and warn them more about gambling addiction, I think.
Right. Oh man. Would it be a dream job for you? Obviously touring is kind of the goal for comics, but would you like to have in Las Vegas, for example, a show that's just you where you do stand up your show every single night, but then you can also gamble? So you have best of both worlds. Do you still gamble sometimes? Like you don't really go, right?
I don't know if I told you, but I got, so when I started poker, there was a time, like I got coaching by poker players, like professional coachings.
Wow.
You don't know? Yeah.
No.
So because online poker was beatable back then, when like 2005 was the big boom in poker. So that means a lot of people putting their money online want to gamble and play poker, but they don't know anything, and then people became rich because they studied math a little bit for it. And
Uh,
so I also got coachings, and then I had like 6, 7, 8 trips to Czech Republic, this huge casino, and then I played poker there. And I'm pretty good in poker, but I don't have the discipline to live from it. And but yeah, there was a time I
why
wanted to be
discipline?
Hmm?
Why discipline? Why discipline?
Because if you want to be a professional poker player, sometimes you know you did the right thing, but you lost, obviously. Like, let's say I create a moment, 80% win chance, and then I lose because he has 20% win chance. And then, okay, I have to play this time 1,000 times more to make money. And it's a grind, it's a hustle, online poker. And I also been in a casino 3 weeks ago, because I wanted to see if I still have it, if they're still so bad in a casino. And no, they're really still super bad. Like I 100% could live from probably from live poker in a casino, but it's not the life that I want to achieve. But no, it's not a dream to do a comedy in a casino and play
No?
at the same time. No,
Okay.
it's I mean,
Would you? I mean, is it very different to play in Berlin versus Prague or Macau versus Las Vegas? Is there really like, you know how like in football, Brazilian football players play very different to Spanish, to Germans, to English? Is there a different style in gambling as well?
I don't know. There's stereotypes for sure. There's like no, that's not. I don't think so. But there's like stereotypes, different people in casinos. Like you have Arab guys and Turkish people, very passionate. If you win against them, you insulted them, and then they get very mad. And you have Asian people who
Where like
don't blink
trash
with an
talking?
yeah. Or no, they're more like,
Oh.
why you do this to me, my brother? Why you do this? I thought we're friends. So-
Oh, they take it really
But-
personal. Oh, damn.
the best parts are Asians. I love Asians in a casino. They lose so much money. And they lose so much money, don't care. But they don't care. I went to like one thing in a casino as a poker dealer you should never do, ask someone how it's going, because most of the time it will go bad. And there was a roulette table, and there's like 2 cute little Asian middle-aged women laughing, hee and it's like, hey, how's it going for you? It's like, yeah, I have 40,000 lost in 2 hours. Like, man, what the fuck?
Whoa. That's crazy.
And then the husband came only with 500s, putting him in all on the table. It's like, it's also insane. I love it. But
Dude, that's crazy. It's weird sometimes with Asians or generally rich people, you just don't know how much money they have. I used to work in a shop for a summer in Swarovski, and the most expensive thing there at the time, I think, was like 20,000. It was like this really nice big crystal dragon. And at one day, this person just came in really shabby clothes. You wouldn't expect anything. And they just look at the price thing and they're like, oh yeah, I'll take 2 of them. And they took it so, like, I couldn't believe it. You know, you will never assume, but they were like, oh yeah, it's just 40,000. That's easy. Or whatever
because
it is.
because Asian people, I mean, like, Asian people, it's a whole continent, but mostly, like, if you talk about people from China, Japan, Korea, well, really all Asians, they have pride, right? They don't show off with their wealth. They're not emotional about money, and also gambling is a little bit of culture there. So it's like, I don't know,
It's
they're
true.
just it
Yeah,
is, right?
maybe.
I mean,
I don't
this
know.
is in China for
I think
sure.
it depends on the age. I mean, the younger you are, the more you show off, of course, you know. Generally, I would say.
True, yeah. But
And also
I don't think you
because
see. Say?
no, yeah, because Korea and Japan, not Japan as much, but Korea and China were so poor until a few decades ago that I think they do want to show if they have. But I mean, not everyone's like this, of course.
I mean, yeah, and also, yeah. But I feel like they're like a little bit more stylish about it, about money. I feel like it sounds weird how
Okay.
to say it in this way, but there's never like big bling bling and stuff like this. They love to enjoy good stuff, but it's yeah.
Well, it is
I
so.
don't-
When you're the dealer and someone has a good day, do you get a big tip? Again, James Bond, in Casino Royale, that scene where he gets a $500,000 tip. Do you get something?
not that big,
Like,
but I had
no,
once a
not
guy
that
gave me
big,
one.
yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Also, back then working in a German casino, if they give you tip, you cannot keep it. There's like a little box, you put it in and you have a fixed salary. So this was horrible because sometimes the guy gave me 100 euros after a hand, right? Like, here, take 100 euros tip, and then I didn't get anything from it, which was
Oh.
annoying. But yeah, they're not so giving not so much tip in German casinos, I felt like.
But
But
why is it why don't they allow it?
it was a weird system. They say they cannot afford the salary out of the tips and stuff. It was weird back then. I think now they get a little bit of the tip, but so we had to lie to them actually. It was like, yeah, thanks for the dealers, and I put it there, and I never had it. It's weird. Yeah.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
They're ripping
But,
you off, dude. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. I lost money even though I'm not playing.
Yeah. Whoa, what a scam.
Casino
All
is
these
wild.
guys